Well, I'm finally selling the Sinker, and one of you could own it. What's up guys, Josh here again with Daily Mountain Bike Rider, and I'm super stoked to make this little video about the fact that I'm finally selling my 2018 Diamondback Sinker. Now for those of you who have been with the channel for a while, this was my bike for the 2018 season. And then as you know, I got sponsored by NS and got my new hardtail, the Eccentric, which I love, in 2019. Now a lot of people asked, hey, have you sold the Sinker yet, or where did it go? I actually kept it and I used it as a loaner bike to people who needed it. But basically the time has come where no one really needs it anymore. I have some other bikes that I can loan, so it's finally time to sell this and hopefully sell it to one of you guys. First off, if you don't know, this started as a stock bike, but it has been totally upgraded. It has different wheels, different fork, brakes. Basically the frame and the drivetrain are the same, and everything else has been upgraded. I would say this bike used is roughly maybe $1,400. I would think that was an okay price for everything on it, but I want to sell it to one of you at a pretty steep discount. And let me explain why. This channel has never been so that I can get rich and make so much money. It really has always been about you guys. So here's what I'm gonna do. There is a Pinkbike article down below, or a for sale ad for the Sinker, and it's listed at $1,500. which is actually not the sale price. I did that because I think the average person would see that and go, that's kind of expensive and I'm not so interested. But here's what I actually want to do. It is for sale to one of my subscribers for only $900. And you may be asking, why $900? Why not sell it for a couple $100s or make it basically free? I feel like $900 is a price where somebody who really wants it, who wants a good hardtail, can buy it at a price that's reasonable. And not only that, all the money that I receive when I sell this bike is gonna go right back into the channel. I've actually adopted a trail here in Bellingham, so I have to pay money in order to upkeep the trail. Some of that money will go towards that. And I also have some projects in the future of helping other people that cash will go towards. Now, I am gonna be a little odd about this. I don't want this bike just to go to anybody. Like I said, I want it to go to one of you, my subscribers. And if you are an international subscriber, aka outside of Canada and the US, I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna ship the bike internationally. Second thing, I would love, if possible, to sell the bike to somebody in the Pacific Northwest. So I would love to sell it to somebody in Bellingham or Seattle or Vancouver, British Columbia. Really, any of those areas would be awesome. But if you're outside of that area, you could definitely throw your hat in the ring. The next thing is, I wanna know why you wanna buy the bike. For some of you, this is gonna be a big upgrade from a bike you currently have. For others of you, maybe you wanna buy the bike as a hardtail and you already have a full suspension. My big thing is, if you wanna buy my bike for $900, tell me why you deserve it. So after I read through the comments and see why, I'm gonna pick the person that I think is most deserving. And I hope to make a little video to follow up about where this bike is going and why that person is going to buy it. My big ask to all of you watching this is, if you don't need it, please don't put your hat in the ring to buy it. I really want it to go to somebody that's gonna use the bike, that's gonna enjoy it, that's maybe tuned in with the channel for a while and understands it's a pretty sweet bike and it means a lot to me. Now I also need to say this bike is not in perfect condition. As you know, I've done a lot of things with this bike. I've taken it down steep double black trails, maybe jumped it off crabapple hits, and overall it has lived a good life. So it's not perfect, the rims are a little bit bent, there's a couple little things odd with it, but overall it works perfectly fine and it's gonna make somebody very happy who buys it. All that to say, I'm excited to pass this bike on to the next person and I'm really hoping it goes to a good home. So if you want to help out, do me a huge favor, like this video, leave a comment down below, maybe your favorite part about the Sinker or a favorite memory that you've seen with me on it. And that's just going to allow the video to get more views, more of my subscribers to see this video. And then hopefully, people who really could use the bike or are excited to find a bike at a good deal can throw their hat in the ring and get a good deal on a bike. Alright, that about wraps it up. I will keep you posted on what happens with the Sinker and who it eventually ends up with. But until then, you know what time it is. Don't spend too much time watching a guy talk about a bike that he's selling, but get out there, ride your bike, and make sure you do it every day.